welcome to another Be Real with D Real, where edutainment is what I do. Yeah, I am going to keep doing the Make Crappy Marvel Movies Better series. So, today we're going to be talking about Iron Man 3. I know what you're saying. Iron Man 3 did super well at the box office. Okay, as a friend has often reminded me, huge box office sales only mean that that movie had great marketing. Doesn't necessarily mean it was a great movie. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you the things I didn't like about Iron Man 3 and how to make it better. Choose another character to make a movie about besides Iron Man. I've said it before and I'll say it again. How y'all gonna make Iron Man, of all superheroes, the flagship character of the Marvel Universe? It's that kind of outside the box thinking, I guess, that Marvel believes has made them the powerhouse that they are cinematically and quote unquote the house of ideas. But before we get any deeper, what I need y'all to do, comment, like, subscribe, comment, like, subscribe, comment, like, subscribe to the Be Real with D Real page. Y'all should know by now why I need y'all to comment, like, subscribe on the Be Real with D Real page. New alerts, algorithm. We want to climb. We want to get up. Anyway, first of all, I don't see how people don't get tired of how Tony Stark acts and how he talks and that snarkiness and all of that. And everybody's like, oh, but that's what makes him so lovable. Not to me. Just like he once said to Captain America, I want to punch you in your perfect face. Stark's face ain't perfect, but I still want to punch him in it because he's a snarky a-hole. And I don't see how that's an endearing quality. I mean, it was cool in the first Iron Man up until about the first Avengers movie. At that point, his shitty attitude should have changed by then, because it's like, okay, these are serious stakes and we got to get serious about this. Now, what? You want to see my hoodie? There you go. Whoops, you can't see it. Let me back up a little bit. There you go. There my hoodie go. All right. Why do I want to show you my hoodie? I don't know. I like my hoodie and I like how it looks. Wow. It went Jedi, didn't it? Anywho, things that would help or that I didn't like rather about the movie. Besides Tony Stark, the villain, obviously, Marvel is hit and miss with villains. And they missed the mark all the way with the distraction with Trevor Slattery. That pissed the universe off. And then come to find out that dude from what was that movie called? The movie about, anyway, LA Confidential guy. I don't want to talk about the cannibal movie. Anyways, he's the main villain. He's calling himself the Mandarin. I'm not happy about it. Not happy about it at all. Questions I've asked myself. Okay, if you can use this extremist virus to cure yourself where you don't have to wear an arc reactor anymore, why couldn't you use it to help your boy, James Rhodes? He was crippled. I didn't see that come back later. Not a flaw of Iron Man 3, but just kind of something I was in the back of my head like, hey, didn't he have the extremist virus? What happened? Is it gone? The story, the 10 rings and so on and so forth, it could have been a much better story if y'all had cut the crap and went straight to a Iron Man, Mandarin, real Mandarin kind of showdown. That would have been a lot more interesting to watch versus Aldrich Killian totaling all of your suits of armor. How'd that happen? You supposed to be Iron Man. Why is he tearing your suits up, running through them like butter? What is that all about? And I didn't like Don Cheadle. I didn't like Don Cheadle as James Rhodes. He's cool as War Machine, but as James Rhodes, I just find it hard to believe a little bitty old man like that is socking and punching and knocking folks out and pulling guns and being gangster. Because most of the people I know in the Air Force, I'm not going to say it out loud because it might be some Air Force people watching, but y'all know who y'all are in comparison to Army Rangers and Marine Recon and Navy SEALs. We don't be talking a lot about the Air Force Special Forces. Thus, we talk about the Transformers movies. How to fix that movie and make it better. Well, since we've got to have Tony Stark in it, I think that would have been a really great time, rather than have him going through anxiety, is have him start transitioning and coming to the realization of who he is and his importance in the world as Iron Man, as an Avenger. That would have helped. The real fix here would have been a real Mandarin. I don't know if Wenwu from Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings would have made a formidable villain for Iron Man, or if he could have did that kind of level of plotting, since we come to find out the Ten Rings ain't a terrorist organization, it's a criminal organization. I would have been willing to give Mr. Leone the chance, because Guy Pearce sucked as Aldrich Killian. And it's not your fault. This is the material you were given. That's who you were told to be. Again, as always, with most Marvel movies that suck, it's the lack of a relatable villain. And I think Wenwu would have been a lot more relatable as a Mandarin than Aldrich Killian. The relationship between Stark and Pepper. Personally, I don't think it should be a relationship between Stark and Pepper. If we go back and look at the comic books, the relationship Pepper has is with Happy. In fact, they end up married. Wouldn't that have been a more interesting dynamic, and just let Tony Stark stay with that, billionaire playboy vibe that he usually gives off in the comics? I mean, you could throw some chicks in his life that have some significance, but Pepper ain't the one, at least not in MCU continuity, in my opinion. She's not the romantic lead that Tony Stark needs in his life. It's cool for them to hang out and maybe, have a little Netflix and chill, but after that, need to cut that loose. I feel like that was holding the plot of this story back, because they were in a relationship and he wasn't opening up to her. What good is being in a relationship with her if you ain't even open up to her? You claim she your ride or die. Act like it, fool. For the most part, those are the things that I thought would have made Iron Man 3 a better movie, other than not having Iron Man be the flagship character of the MCU for that first round of movies. What do y'all think? Let me know. Drop it in the comments. And as always, comment, like, and subscribe to the Be Real with D Real page. I'll be back with another one of them other ones. And until I am, y'all be good to each other.